Shalom, 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 shalom. First and foremost, giving infinite praises, glory and honor to Yahweh Bashim Shah, Bashim Kadash, giving double honor to our apostle. There was a great millstone. Shalom, salutation. Always say, Akim across 4 winds, because I'm from the DC camp, coming at you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shah, Bashim Kadash, and for the elect. This is gonna be a quick. It's gonna be audio only. On my way to the plantation, man. I want to share this. This was definitely in my spirit, man. And I want to share this with Akim that are fighting this good fight of faith. And, sometimes you really get down in this truth, man. But it's like I was watching this podcast. And, some of you brothers may know it's a Fresh and Fit podcast. I mean, they happen to be in Dubai. And, just seeing, and I recognize a couple of Ishmaelites that I recognize, man, and they just got money. And I was like, man, this dude, I know this dude, he got mad money. He a regular Ishmaelite, he got mad money. And just thinking about the Ishmaelites, right? Ishmael, right? Who is Ishmael? Ishmael is the first son of Abraham, okay? Ishmael was the first son of Abraham, our forefather Abraham. But we do know the lineage that was chosen was Isaac. Isaac was the chosen lineage, and through Isaac you get Jacob. And through Jacob you get the 12 tribes, which are the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, Jacob was a so-called Negro man who had 4 wives. He had 2 wives. Well, really, he had 2 wives and 2 concubines. So that's the reason why his children came out looking different. All right, so that's the reason why not all the tribes are Negroid looking tribe. Okay, but they all come from the same man. All right, so the point I was trying to make is I want to focus on Ishmael. All right, Ayashma'ala. If you look into the Hebrew, Ishmael in the Hebrew is Ayashma'ala, meaning he has heard of the Most High. So basically Ishmael is a heathen. Although he's a Hebrew, he is a Hebrew Ishmaelite. All right, those Arabs, in particular Saudi Arabia and all these different places, primarily Saudi Arabia, super duper rich. Their Hebrew name is Ayashma'ala. He has heard of the Most High, meaning they've heard of the Most High, but they're not the lineage, the chosen lineage of the Most High. And you think about the wealth that they have, right? The wealth that they have, the infinite wealth that they have, they live off the fat of the land. They live off the oil of the land. And they haven't had to work a day in their lives for hundreds of years. And guess what? And their land did not get, with all the riches that they have in their soil, they did not get invaded by the invader. Who is the invader? Edom, Esau. So Edom, Esau, instead of just outright invading Ishmael because he has better weaponry, right? That's what Esau does. What Esau does is invade your land and steal your resource. Who's Esau, the so-called white man? That's what he does. All he does is invade land and steal your resources, destroy your families. But for some reason, he decided to make deals with Ayashma'ala, a.k.a. Ishmael, instead of invading him. And you're like, but why are you not invading Ishmael? Well, the reason why is because when Ishmael got, when he got exiled, when him and his mother got exiled because his mother was starting to cause trouble to the lineage, the chosen lineage, Sarah and Isaac. So because of that tension, she and her son, the concubine and her son, they had to go. So when they got exiled, the Heavenly Father promised, the Heavenly Father gave his word and promised that he would take care of Ishmael and his mother, although they were cast out. Meaning he said, I would take care of them. That's what he promised. And we've seen this. That's the reason why Esau, Edom, refuses to invade and steal and destroy Ishmael and take over his resources, because the Heavenly Father put a stop. Meaning he said, I'm going to take care of Ishmael, and he kept his word. And I was thinking, I was like, damn, man, I can't be weak of faith. I can't, not believe, because if my own power, Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, gave his word that he was going to protect a nation of heathens, right, to a certain time, because it's not forever. He never said forever. He said he would take care of them, for a while. Basically until Israel fully takes over. But Yahweh Ba'Shem Shah, the Heavenly Father Yahweh, kept his promise to keep Ishmael rich and wealthy and taken care of. And they don't even know him. The heathens don't know the Lord. Ishmael don't know the Heavenly Father Yahweh. All they know is Allah, a made-up God, the moon god. They don't even understand why they're so goddamn wealthy and rich. They don't understand why Esau, instead of invading them and doing what he does, invading them and stealing their resources, Micah 2:2, they don't even understand why Esau's not implementing Micah 2:2 on them. It's because that the Lord promised that he would take care of them. And these are heathens. So, for years, I was like, man, you know what? Ishmael is one of the multiple reasons why we have to keep believing in Yahweh Ba'Shem Shah, because, man, if the Heavenly Father kept his word and made sure that a nation of heathen was wealthy and protected from the devil that the Bible speaks of, how much more an Israelite? Like, we are the chosen line. I know we catching hell. I know we getting our asses handed to us. But I tell you what, every time I see them damn sand niggas, man, and their wealth and the fact that they haven't had to work a day in their life since then, and I know that's because of the Most High, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I got to keep believing. We got to keep believing, man, because there's no way in hell that the Heavenly Father's going to keep his word when it comes to protecting a nation, a heathen, temporarily. There's no way he's going to keep his word with that, but he's not going to keep his word with protecting his people, the apple of his eye. So, like I said, I don't want to share with that, brother. So do not give up. Keep your faith, man. Ishmael is they are a living race of heathen that shows you that the word of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shah is true. He kept his word and protected Ishmael and gave him their wealth and protected them to a certain extent to Edom, Esau. How much more us when he promised to give us the whole world and give us infinite life and eternity? So I always think about that, man, and I want to share that with y'all brothers, man. We are the chosen people, and we just got to keep believing, and that's something that always strengthens my heart and my spirit, because I'm like, man, if the Lord kept his word with a goddamn heathen, I damn sure know he gonna keep his word with the people that he's chosen, which are the so-called Negroes, Spanish, Native Americans, primarily the elect. And I just want to share that with y'all brothers, man. So keep fighting, keep being strong, keep being faithful, man. Yahweh Ba'Shem Shah will keep his word with his own people if he was able to keep his word with the damn heathens. Because I'm a guy from the DC camp. Shalom.